Hey there, it's Dave from Scribe, and I'm back doing another reaction to another reactor who it's African Girl's first time hearing Scribe Raising the Dead. Know nothing about this person's channel. It's not someone I've come across before, so really interesting. Going to be interesting to see what she's talking about. Yeah, so I know nothing about this, so I'm going to be going into this. Obviously, I'm going to stop if there are points where there's commentary I can raise or answer that she might raise. But yeah, let's get to this. Really interested to see what she thinks of the song Raising the Dead. Let's do it.
Hi there, beautiful people. I trust you're all doing well. Welcome back to another blind reaction. I'm here with a song that's based on a true story. And from the info that I have, it's quite shocking. So join me. Let's listen to Raising the Dead. This is by Scribe, and I'll be sharing more information on it at the end. So for now, let's get into it and see what it looks like the video. And yeah, stay tuned until the end because, hey, it's shocking and I haven't even listened to it. So let's get in. It contains scenes of sensitive nature, so this is a warning. This is where you either turn off or continue.
First reactor that's picked that up in the top title. So even though I didn't want to, so as I was the video editor for this and the video director and producer, whatever you want to call it, I was putting the video together and filming it, and that wasn't in there at the beginning. But that was Kim who wanted that specifically. She raised this because she said it's important that we put that in there in case someone gets triggered by a hanging scene or a dead body, or because there are a few shots of in intros of some people swinging in nooses and stuff, and you may have had someone who could get triggered by that, so it was important that we put that in at the beginning. So yeah, that's why it's there. That was actually for a particular reason. It wasn't just to make it like we're going to do it as a movie and throw it in there because that's what a movie would do. We were like, no, we need to put that in there for that particular reason, because you don't want someone to get triggered by something and then kind of blame you for it. You have to cover yourselves in these days in a show. Yeah, there you go.
Because we're raising the dead. 100 years of a resurrection. Who wants your body when you are dead? The fresher, the better, more cash in your hand. Will you turn to murder to fill your quota? In the day
They were stealing bodies from the graves, huh?
Your time is coming. Your body's in our hands. Better start running, because we're raising the dead. 100 years of a resurrection. Who wants your body when you are dead? The fresher, the better, more cash in your hand. Would you turn to murder to fill your quota?
So I'm just going to say, there was that scene there where we lift up the blanket to see Yusuf's dead face and the thing. Anyone that can actually is watching the video intently will notice that the body on the shrouded body on the bench is not the same size as, it's smaller than what you would expect a human to be, because the issue we had, you can't really carry a proper body. We would have loved to have done it, but Yusuf was actually in America when we shot the music video, which is why he became the corpse, to be quite honest. He wasn't there, so we kind of had to write him in as the corpse, and then we had a stuffed dummy that we wrapped up in the bed sheet with twine and stuff, and we used that and carried that around and shot it in a couple of locations. And then the following week, when Yusuf was back in the UK and we were at rehearsal, we brought the sheets into the rehearsal room, turned the lights down, and I just wrapped him up and did the reveal shot in the rehearsal studio. So we didn't shoot that at the same time. So just for your information, there you go.
Well done. I'm told the actors are actually band members. That was quite a narrative, huh? Scary, right? It's Halloween season, so I think this also suits that. But honestly speaking, it's based on a true story. So before I say anything, this is brought to us by Michael. So Mike, thank you so much for sharing this. And when it comes to this channel, like I'm not just listening to music for fun, but I'm learning a lot. Like this info, I would never have even maybe searched for it. Maybe I would never have known, but thanks to this reaction channel, I get to learn a lot. So it's more than just entertainment for me, at least. So let me just read what Michael shared with me, because hey, it's scary. So he says, Raising the Dead, the song is about practice of body stealing or snatching in the early 1800s in England to supply medical schools with corpses for teaching and experiments. So it's corpses for teaching and experiments. From the 1800s, eventually, some of them turned into murder to get more bodies, which resulted in a change in the law in 1832. So in the 1800s, it was a law, but in 1832, the law had to be amended because people were now stealing the bodies for these experiments, which is referenced in the song. In this video, all the band members are characters in the story. We see the drummer acting as the doctor with the lead guitarist. So basically, yeah, that's the story of this song. Ain't it scary? Yeah, so that's the story behind it. It's based on a true story, and thanks to the law being changed, amended, that had to stop because it was getting out of hand. As you can see, like it was a well-planned business. There's a point where you see they're exchanging buttons. So I believe that was currency then, something that looked like buttons. So yeah, you bring the body, I give you money. So people were hunting at the graveyards for fresh bodies. So yeah, that bad. Imagine you've buried your person, your family member, your friend, knowing that they're now resting in peace. Then yeah, in the middle of the night when the clock strikes 12, someone comes and exhumes their body, takes it out there for research and all. So yeah, that's it for this video. And it also got me thinking, now that we have organ transplants, like organ transplant, it's also kind of a risk because especially if, there are countries that you have to sign like you'll be donating your organs in case of death. So imagine there are instances that maybe if people are not honest, since you've signed, they might, and you are in hospital, you are sick, they might take advantage and, yeah, have you induced like early death, something, yeah, early death, and then they harvest your organs. So it gets to show the extent people are willing to go for money. Yeah, sad. Oh, but that's the reality. So anyway, that's it for today. So thank you for watching this with me. I hope you loved it and you got something from it. You learned something. You learned history because, yeah, this is a history class for today. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one and in the comment section. Mike, thank you so much for this video, for the lesson. And in case you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and to support this channel, kindly check the description below for details. And for now, I'm out. So peace out and bye.
Okay, so first of all, a big thank you for doing the reaction to the song. It's always just amazing to have other people out there that will check out our music, and we greatly appreciate it. We genuinely do. Yeah, so you've obviously focused quite a lot on the story element of the history, which is great to understand. We knew that Volume 1, or the album Volume 1, wanted to be about history, myths, legends, and lore, which is why we have stories about the Witchfinder General, the Bloody Mary Mirror, Jack the Ripper. We had to pick out stuff that came across, and I mean, Kim came up with all the ideas. None of us, I think Jack the Ripper was the only one I came up with an actual story that I wanted to cover for the song Jack. That was my suggestion, to do Jack the Ripper. But all the others, Kim kind of just put together stories that she had floating around. So you got to give credit to Kim for that. The title "Raising the Dead" was there, and I think she just picked out a story that worked with the title because that was a working title for the song when it was originally written. I think you raised a good point in the video as well about organ transplants, because there are some countries where it is people, if you've got a specific blood type and a rare blood type, organs can go for a lot of money. So obviously here in the UK, it's not really something we would really consider because we have a health service, etc. But in other countries where it's less, there's less reputation, or there's less controls, organ theft is still a thing. It does happen, but probably not to the level of degree of what it was, how accessible it was back in the 1800s, where it was a common practice. And as you said, there was robbing of graves was one thing, but when that started to get monitored, then people started going to murder to get a fresh corpse so that they could do that. And in the video you see at one point Dan and Chloe, Dan attacks Chloe turns around and kicks him. That's exactly what we were doing. So even though they were working together, the corpses, in the journey of the story at this point, this is where the rules had changed, and they were now desperate to get a corpse. They couldn't get corpses from the gravesides anymore. They were being monitored. So he attacks Chloe. Chloe fights him off because that was another thing that started happening. Gangs started turning on each other to try and get these corpses. And then, of course, you get the end where Andy, as the other doctor's like, no, we're not buying corpses anymore. And they're left on the street trying to work out what to do. So yeah, thank you very much for checking it out, and very good reaction, so appreciate that. If you enjoyed our video today, please do like, share and subscribe. See you in another video sometime very soon. Take care.